Hi everyone, welcome back to the Inventor series. Today we're going to handle activity 4. Here you can see we have a different solid when you compare with the previous activity that you did. Here the difference between the previous one, we have a slot or a hole. Certain portion of material has been removed, you can see here. So as now you have to think this way. First we will construct a solid by simply neglecting the holes or the portions with the material removal. And later, once you finish the prime solid or the base sketch, then we will think about where we have to remove the material. So you will get this idea in detail once you finish the activity. So as now here you can see the units are in millimeter, unlike my previous activities. Now go here, click new, and make sure you're choosing the millimeter template. So go metric and you can see standard millimeter, and here you can make sure it is in millimeter. Then click create. Now Inventor is ready for the sketch. As usual, start 2D sketch. And if you check this question, you can see it is better choose the horizontal plane so that you can easily make this 3D shape. I'm going to choose the horizontal and then think about the orientation, and here you can see the x coordinate comes this way. So for the sake of easiness, I'm going to make this x direction here, you can see down there, and I'm going to tilt it. Now the x is towards your right so that you can easily draw the sketch. So it's all about your convenience. And now I'm going to start from this, and we have to make the base profile so that we can easily make it. Now start from this direction, goes this way from the origin. You can see this is the origin, and this distance, if you're not getting from there, you can check on the top as well, from here all the way to this corner, how much it comes. So see, this is 200. So, and this distance for the edge is 30, and definitely it is 200 minus 30, which is obviously 170. So the first thing, choose the line, start from the origin and moves this direction 170. Enter. That's it. Now from here, we're going to move this direction. Think about the dimension. This is 75 and this distance is 30. So definitely this will be 75 minus 30, which is 45. So it's all about applying some logic to get the dimensions. So this direction should be 45. And similarly, going this way, which is readily available, I'm going to choose 30. Always make sure the alignment is fine. And now we have to go back, which is 75, and this distance is 75. Enter. And now return back here. The same scenario comes here, this direction. The total is 200 minus this is 30. So it will be again 170. I'm gonna put 170. 170, that's it. Now to draw the back side of your sketch, you don't have information on this question, you can check what is happening on the back side. So the back side here you can see this is total 100, and from here, from this corner all the way in this direction will be 100 minus this width, which is 30. So that means it is 70. So from here we're gonna move 70. Enter, and just join here. This is 30, it is obvious, and return back to the origin. That's it, we are done with the sketch. So this is the base sketch without considering all these holes and slots. So this is what you're gonna do in Inventor all the time. Think about the basic profile first. So once you finish, as usual, finish your sketch, click back home and go for extrude. Now you can see it automatically picking the area, and what is the distance that we want towards this direction. You can see it is 100. So simply go here and put this distance 100. We are done with the solid as now. See, the solid is done. Then click OK. Now you can think about the holes or where you need to remove the material. So this is how you can propagate your design. First, make the prime and then later develop the further things on the solid itself. Now we need to make a hole here, or we have to remove some material there. Here, let me zoom in, you can see it correctly. This is what we need to make, this profile. All the dimensions are available, and this way you can see it is 25, and this direction 35, 35 down, and similarly the same dimensions down here as well. So I'm gonna make this sketch over this side edge. So how to do that in Inventor? So previously, when you start 2D sketch as like this, we're gonna choose a plane in order to make extrudes. Here, you no need to choose the basic plane, rather you can simply choose any face. So here I'm going to choose this face because this is the place I want to remove the material. I'm going to choose that plane. Now you can see that plane is towards your face. Now I'm going to choose this tool so that zoom all, so everything will be proportionately arranged in the screen so that you can see it perfectly. Now I'm going to make a sketch over this plane. So the one thing that you need to do before you start any extra sketch on a 3D solid, choose this option, project geometry, and project the solid before you start sketching. Why? Because you can see when you project the geometry, what's going to happen, the entire geometry in their 3D object is projecting all its side edges. Because if you want to make a sketch over a 3D object, once you create a 3D, the software recognizes that body as a 3D object. So that you're going to confuse where is the edges and where is the corners and so on and so forth. So it is must to project the geometry so that you can easily pick the corners and sides and all. So you can see now it will be projected. Now return back to the sketch. You can click here always to return back to the sketch. And then we're going to make this geometry there. So check the dimension. We can easily make it. Choose the line. Start from this direction. We're going to move 25 this way. Enter. Escape. I'm going to choose another line and start from the opposite corner. And in this direction also we need 25. Now we're going to make the remaining lines. This direction it is given 35. Make sure it is a straight horizontal line. Similarly 90 degree 35. And now you can simply join these two endpoints. Here make sure when you see a green dot, see right now it is a yellow dot. When you pick a green dot, you're on the end of a line. That means that's the point that you want. Just click. That's it. Done. And similarly on opposite side, move this way. It is 35. And in this direction, it is 35 as well. And then simply join with the previous line. That's it. We are done with that. Now we need to make a hole here. But what's the problem here? We need to have a closed profile. So I'm going to choose these two ends and join that. Now what we got? We got a closed profile over here. And then finish your sketch. Now you can see the sketch is developed on this plane. This is how you can make multiple sketch on Inventor. Once you finish, choose the extrude command again, and this time usually we generate solids, but here we have to remove the solid. So in order to remove, you can check with this boolean operation in extrude command box. Here this is for join. Usually we choose this one to develop or to generate solid, but in case you need to cut, you can choose this option, cut. So when you choose cut and come over here and pick that, see what happened. It removed the material rather generating it from the profile that you selected. So we're done with this. But as now I would like to show you one more thing. And here there is an option very near to your distance, through all. The through all means when you chose that one, it will only pick the solid, or it will pick the solid distance automatically in such a way that the hole will be available throughout the solid. So as now choose the through all option. It will be useful in many scenarios, and just click OK. So that's it. We're done with this. We managed to make the slot here. Now think about what is the back side. Here if you check the back view, you can see there is a cut removal of material at a distance 25 and 15 down. So the 25 in this way and 15 down. I'm going to construct a rectangle there, and I can choose the same extrude cut there. So what I'm going to do, as usual, choose here, start 2D sketch, and this time I can pick this surface. Why? This is the place that I need to remove. So choose this plane. Now it is opening towards you. Choose project geometry, and that's it. Click zoom all. And now we're going to make the rectangle there. You can make this with a line, but it's easier. Choose the rectangle with the corner, 2-point rectangle. Pick the corner and draw. We're done. And similarly down here. And now you have to put the dimension for the rectangle. Obvious. So choose the dimension tool or simply hit D on your keyboard to select this distance. We know that it is 15. Similarly over this side it should be 15. And this distance is 25. This is from the question. That's it. We're done with the rectangle. Now finish the sketch. You can see your rectangle is coming there. To see it perfectly, hold the shift, click on your scroll wheel, rotate this. Now we can make extrude. Choose extrude or hit E on your keyboard. And now I'm going to choose this profile. And what happened? It's generating the solid. Why? Because we didn't choose the cut option. Choose the cut option and choose this solid as well. As now it's cutting. Even though you click OK, it will not make any trouble, or because on the back side we don't have any solid, but make it the standard practice. Always choose through all. We don't want to mess up with anything else here. So we are done with this cut and click OK. That's it. We managed to finish. And later, the last thing, the color that we want is the chrome polished. Go here, type C, get into the C department, chrome polished. Choose that. We're done with that. I would like to show you one more thing, how you can change something in a drawing where you have multiple sketches. How you can return back to the sketch, how you can edit the sketch, and so on. So here on the left side, you can see this is what we call the model tree. Here you have all the information, all the process that you did. For example, you click here, the plus mark. This is the extrusion. That means this is the first sketch. Here you can find the sketch. And from this sketch, you extrude it to create the solid body. If you want to change something on your prime sketch, just double click. It will be available like that. If you want to change something, you can change it here. It automatically reflects on your solid. Now return back. And similarly, you can see this is your second sketch. This is your second extrude. And this is your third sketch. And this is your last extrude. And this is how you can change. Double click, change it if you want, and return back as usual. So this is the model tree, very useful in order to manipulate or in order to change something. For example, I can simply choose this and delete this entire thing. So gone. So sometimes if you make mistake, you can change in that way. So this is how you can manage the entire process in Inventor. So once you click save, and this is our activity 4. So far we finished 4 activity, and this activity you'll learn mainly 2 things: how to make the cut and how to choose different plane after you creating the main geometry, and lastly how you can manage the model tree on your left side. So that's it. Keep watching the series. I will be coming with activity 5 on my next video. As always, thank you for watching.